Okay, so this is certainly an interesting area. Very, dreamlike, appropriate since dreaming is apparently a word of importance. I'm really getting major Dark Souls flashbacks, specifically again to the first Dark Souls. The text about those three dreamers upholding the kingdom reminds me a lot of what Framp tells you about the important baddies that you have to go kill once you pick up the Lord Vessel. And the whole, like, the gas that causes the bugs to turn insane, that may or may not relate to the king, and the fact that they refer to it as a curse. Reminds me of Hollowing quite a bit, the curse of undeath from Dark Souls. What a terrible fate they visited upon you. To cast you away into the space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away? Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? Weapon, you say? Is this going to be a weapon upgrade? So I guess theoretically I could just stay here if I wanted and end the game here, but that wouldn't exactly be very fun. Now would it? Take in the dream nail. Hold Y to charge and slash with the nail. Cut through the veil between dreams and waking. So is that something I'm only going to be able to do in specific areas? Because otherwise it would end up taking up the same button input, hello, as the one technique I learned from that warrior dude. Ah, you've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit, the sacred blade has dulled over time. Together, perhaps, we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it, and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. And, she's just gonna continue willing, I suppose. So what the hell is essence? I don't think I've come across that before. Ah, I see. So now I can collect essence. I wonder if this is shown up in other places and now I'll be able to collect it. Or if I just haven't come across it at all. Ah, that makes sense. That's why... Actually, wait, no. Oh, I'm misunderstanding the button inputs. That's what happens when they give me the Xbox one, since I don't use an Xbox controller. The dream nail can be used to reveal hidden dreams or open gateways. Interesting. So yeah, I just hold Y to do it, which is this. Which previously I didn't do anything with. I wonder if I can harm enemies with this. Essence can be found wherever dreams take root. Have you seen them? Those whispering plants that grow all over this old kingdom. I believe there was one just outside. Why not strike it with your dream nail and see what happens? Oh, you know what? When I did this charge up, I was like, that thing looks kind of like a wheel, like those weird wheel plants I've come across before. And, I think I now know what their use is, so they're not a form of fast travel. They're alternate areas that I can access. Yep. Maybe they'll end up acting as both. That would certainly not be a bad thing. Huh. Oh, okay, I just need to pick it up. This is the essence. Only one per orb though, so it's gonna take a while to pick up 100 of that stuff. Geez, I did not expect I would be advancing the plot so much just by heading to the mines, but there you go. This is actually a very important area, as it turns out. Because I'm assuming you have to go here in order to complete the game. I'm assuming you have to have the Dream Nail to actually progress at certain points. Ooh, hello. Hello? Oh, I don't have any soul. Crap. Well, hopefully there'll be like an enemy over here that I can pick up some soul from. Gotta check out what's in that crypt. Ah, and I'm back over here. So it looked like there were a few more paths I could take upwards, so let me check back there first. Maybe I'll be lucky enough and find some soul. It's kind of annoying that they would put a breakable thing there, and then not give you... What was I saying? I was gonna say it would be weird and dumb if they did that, and what do you know? They actually do give you free soul there. Ah, and there is how I get out of this place. Nice. Ooh, this certainly looks fancier now. I didn't notice that. I made the plant grow. So yeah, let's see what's in this little crypt here. Oh. I'm not sure why, but I didn't think it would actually take me down to a new room. It looks like I can return easily enough, so it's not that big of a deal. Because I do want to unlock that stag station, absolutely. But this might be a side area, so it might be worth checking out. It's hard to tell. Oh, is that gonna hurt me if I touch it? Doesn't seem to. Maybe it can spit it out in an offensive action. That was not fun. I keep forgetting it's those exploding bats, bat bugs, that make that noise, and not the grubs. Wow, a lot of breakable walls in this little area here. Yeah, fuck you too. Ah, another hollowness seal. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more profound, but it's basically free geo, so I won't look it in the mouth. Oh, hello. Is this a new elevator, or is it the previous one that I unlocked? This is a new area, absolutely. Okay, I kind of ended up wasting time by doing things this way, but I definitely want to go back and unlock that stag station post-haste. So that way I can fast travel here. Then I guess I'll continue on. And maybe at some point I'll actually be able to make my way back to the mines at some point. I certainly did not expect I'd get sidetracked this much. Although perhaps I should not call it being sidetracked since, again, this seems like pretty important main plot stuff, so I would have had to have done it at some point. Oh. Is this a note from Cornifer? Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to a store in Dirtmouth and yeah, same message as always. So I guess by heading down into that area further below, I missed out on Cornifer here. Seems rather odd, but okay. Might as well go up to the surface and pick up that map then. Actually, if I have the map, it should tell me if that is a new area or not. Well, it has to be a new area because I don't have the map for it, obviously. but more importantly, it'll tell me its relative location and help me decide whether or not I should explore it now or save it for later and return to the mines. Not that returning to the mines is the easiest thing at the moment, given the fact that I never actually unlocked a stag station there. Which is kind of annoying. So, let me think. Yeah, the area I dropped into was down there. I never did unlock a stag station, so I'll have to go back the long way, unfortunately. Watch it turn out that there was one like right there, just over to the right or something, and I was an idiot for not unlocking it first. Oh, she's got some new stuff. Well, let's pick up that resting grounds map first, absolutely. And see what this stuff does. Ah! They're not charms, but more pins. That's why that's what she sold. I forgot about that because I emptied out her stock so long ago. So good. I do have the location of these trees now marked. As well as interesting looking graves and shrines. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'll be glad to have that. Ugh. I'm always so disappointed with Zelda's dialogue. She never has anything new to say. Yeah, I'm hopping by. You know, you can talk to me, you know. You don't need to be quite so bashful. Let's see if Sly has anything new for sale. Oh, nope. I've cleared him out completely. Oh, he lost the key to his storeroom. I wonder if that's something I need to find for him or if he'll just find it by himself. You seem a little different. Something has changed in your bearing. Ah, the way you hold the nail. So you've learnt a nail art. Very interesting. I wonder, do you have the passion to continue your training? Alright, he doesn't have too much else to say. Let me see if the girl wrote anything new in her diary. Oh wow, I just realized, I don't know if this was the case before, but she has a lot of effigies of me. Yeah, it's getting a little bit creepy. She's got the small plushie there, the bug-sized one there, the picture, and then I guess that's another one being reflected in the mirror, it looks like. Maybe it's this one. I think this is the same thing as before. Oh no, this is new. Let me read through it then. The white savior in darkness, troubled dreams beset the maiden, her savior gone, consumed below. Now her only companion the cold wind, moaning at her door. Her heart flooded with sudden fear. Then still, a sudden calm. Why? A presence, a figure close behind. She doesn't dare look, doesn't dare move. Fearful the slightest action would break the spell. She knew the presence at her bed, knew the calm only they could bring. Her white savior, now protector, standing tall beside, powerful, perfect. Yeah, getting a little bit creepy here. Oh, don't go too far there, girly. Yeah, ooh indeed. Let me just rest here. So yeah, what do I want to do? So, obviously there's the resting grounds that I can continue to explore. Oh no, it looks like I've actually... kind of? Yeah, so there's another path there that I apparently didn't explore, and then there's that path downwards that leads into the other new area that I don't yet have a map for. So I don't want to go down there. I think I'll continue to try and finish exploring Crystal Peak first, before heading anywhere new. Okay, so if I recall, my progress upwards this way was barred by a few gates. Yep, that is exactly the situation. So let's go rest at that bench I so handily unlocked. Seriously, this is a fantastic placement for a bench, and I do like that novelty of it being guarded by a fairly tough enemy that you have to fight first. I think that's the first time the game did something like that. And yeah, let's continue heading up, since it seems to be the only place in this place that I have yet to go. You know, aside from the rest of that bullshit platforming challenge, but as I found out earlier, that doesn't actually seem doable at the moment. Hold on, can I like ascend up that vertical shaft? I can, good. I just kill you and pick up the treasure. Oh! And to think, like just 5 minutes ago I was wondering whether or not I would have to find the shopkeeper's key or not. I guess that question was answered for me. Kinda wish I had picked it up beforehand, but hey, I have something to give him next time I head to him. Alright, I'm reaching the edge of Cornifer's mapped areas. So I'll be flying blind again. Oh, it's a Quirrell. I have seen that mask before. That is one of the masks of the Dreamers. Certainly, though, he couldn't be one of these Dreamers, could he? Ah, quite a view, no? I'm not surprised you survived the trek through these shimmering caverns. There's an air of strength about you. I suspect it would be quite intimidating if not for your small stature. Did it sadden you to see those miners below, still laboring at their endless task? Even overcome, strong purpose has been imprinted upon their husks. The crystal ore is said to contain a sort of energy, not as powerful as the soul the city dwellers harnessed, but far less lethal. Strange to know such ancient facts. I wonder from where my knowledge comes. At this high vantage, I can just make it out, the light from that sad little town. I doubt its residents could even comprehend the scale of the world that surrounds them. So small it seems. See, he very well might turn out to be one of those dreamers who lost his memory for some reason. And yet, now that he puts it in that terms, those miners specifically remind me a hell of a lot from the scale miners from Demon Souls, from World 2 in that game, who were pretty much the exact same, having been robbed of their souls by demons, but still endlessly laboring at the task that was given to them, because of how strong its purpose was. Alright, well it looks like I might be able to unlock a few shortcuts if I head down this way, leading back. So let's get about doing that first before I continue to head up. One thing I've noticed myself doing that I think I even remarked when fighting earlier enemies, it's been long enough that I'm not quite sure, is that sometimes when I strike them, if I do so with the right timing, I seem to deflect their attacks. And I think it might be actually deflecting, not just that I'm hitting them at the same time so it makes a clink noise, but that I'm actually, like, deflecting their attack and making it so that whereas normally it would have hurt me, now it doesn't. I'm not actually sure if that is the case, though. It's just a bit of a rumination I had. So I'm safe here, thankfully. That reward was of questionable worth. Wanderer's journals are nice and all, but I'm sure I'll get something for giving him all of them, so it's still worth the doing. Alright, well that's one shortcut unlocked. How the hell do I get to that other side, though? I must be unlocking some sort of double jump in this area, because that would allow me to jump up that pit in the column in the bench room, which would let me get around to that sack of eggs. And it would also make that one platforming challenge a lot more doable. I'll be finding out if I'm correct or not soon enough, I suppose. So yeah, that's a handy shortcut unlocked. So let's keep going back up. Wait, can I actually proceed here? Oh, I might not actually be able to continue on this way. In which case, the crystal mine's a dead end at this point. No, you know what? There is a miner bug there. I can totally do this. Yeah, made it. I realized that the wall on the left might be easier to spring from than the one on the right since it's a bit longer. Okay, sequence broken. Let's see what this gets me. They have laser guns. That's certainly not ideal. Wait, what? Did you just see where he tried to aim? He aimed behind him and somehow it actually ended up causing a particle effect to the left. That was really odd looking. You should go rewind that if you didn't see what I was talking about. I'm guessing that was just a weird visual glitch. Hello there, Soul Tree. So yeah, this is gonna turn out to be a thing that I thought it would. Where causing the Soul Tree to sprout like that scatters these throughout an area, thus forcing you to platform through them, often to extents that otherwise you wouldn't have to do in order to pick them all up. Which is not a bad thing. But it certainly gives... Yeah, that attack looks very glitchy in general. It certainly gives a reason for some of the bigger areas I've seen that didn't really have all that much. Like that one in the Winding Cliffs that I think even remarked about that. Because there was one of those trees there, so... that would actually give you a lot to collect in that area. Damn, I said it would take me a while to pick up 100, but I'm already around a third of the way there, so maybe not. Oh damn, some of these are really tricky to pick up. Platforming challenges, oh boy. Especially love the ones where you have to go all the way back to the start. I'm guessing though that if I had some sort of movement upgrade that would let me get here without bouncing off of the enemy, which I assume is not how you're supposed to do it, like that feels like a sequence break. Although thinking about it, given it is a technique that I've had to use quite a bit up till now, maybe it's not. It's hard to say. Okay, that's definitely a better way of doing things, but I still got knocked down. Damn it. It's gonna take a while. I wonder how much essence is in the game. Is it exactly 100 and then you get the upgrade from that weird chanting shaman lady, or is there more than that and you can get extra stuff if you're especially completionist? I would like the latter. I like being rewarded for that sort of collecting mindset. Nope, nope. Don't want to fight you. Thankfully I can stun lock him. Ooh, this one's gonna be tricky. I don't think I have the distance with the air dash to make it across to the other side without falling. Let's explore up here a little bit more. Okay, one path onward. I might be able to collect all three of these if I do this just right. Perfect. Of course I fell into a pit, but actually that's probably for the best. As it let me respawn back up here, I don't have to go all the way back around. Alright, it looks like there might be 20 of those to collect in each area per tree. Because it was the same for both of the trees I've encountered. Ooh, fragile earth. Surely this couldn't take me to a new room. Yeah, it's just a little side alcove with some extra money. I'm surprised these guys' attacks don't actually stick out more. If their spikes stuck out like 50% longer, they'd actually be able to hit me when I'm on the opposite wall. And that would make the platforming involving them a lot more perilous. I'm actually kind of glad then that they didn't decide to do that, because that would actually probably be annoying now that I think about it. In fact, that's probably exactly why they designed them that way. Okay, well, I'm just getting utterly destroyed here. Finally it came true, my prediction about the spike shooters being paired with other more aggressive enemies. And that making for a pretty difficult challenge. Oh! It looks like I might be reaching the top. What? Can I not? What the hell? I can't continue up here? That's kinda horseshit. Like, I have no idea why I can't jump off the wall. That seems incredibly arbitrary. I guess because it's at a bit of an angle. And that has been consistent, so maybe it's not arbitrary. Damn, I shouldn't have killed all those enemies, because I could definitely lead one up here and bounce off of it. Okay, there's that one other exit out of that room I could explore. Maybe that'll lead to a bench. That's what I'm hoping for. Or maybe a stag station, something that will allow me to get back to this area more quickly after resting at a bench. If not, it's time to trek all the way back to that previous one. Because I'm not letting that escape me. That's clearly something I can do at this point. And by God, that means I'm gonna do it. Okay, yep, now they're using these crystal spike dudes in a rather annoying way. And as I predicted, it is irritating to me. That's probably what the energy blast is for, though. Oh, it's a little Grubbins! Go free, my friend. Glad I came this way. Hold on, this tree isn't in its, like, engorged phase. Unlike the other one, which, yeah, okay, so I did in fact miss one of those essences. Only one, though. And that means that there's not exactly 20 from each, which seems a bit odd. That feels like something that it would make sense for it to be consistent on, but I guess not. Seriously, the fact that that counter is now at 41 bothers the shit out of me, and oh dear, what's this? Having a bit of slowdown here, whereas previously I didn't. Thankfully, that seems like that's a temporary thing. Yeah, okay, so I'll know that I picked up all of them when it's all raised and vertical and turgid and hard, like that. If it returns to its flaccid wheel state, then that means I've missed some. Nope, don't go that high, don't go that high, that doesn't help me. Come on, yes, perfect. Sequence break. That was definitely a sequence break. Ooh, I'm in a dark, spooky area. A dark, spooky area with more platforming fun. Fun in absolutely massive air quotes. Whoa! Where did that light come from? Like, because previously it was all dark and gray. Were those bugs preventing my lantern from working somehow? Huh. Interesting. Ah, wait a minute, am I not— wait, no, I can probably bounce off the crystals, yep. It's gonna be difficult though, especially if there were those other crystals that I then inadvertently bounce off of. Okay, well I've made it this far. Thankfully they're kind enough to put enemies here, easy ones for you to gather soul from. Ooh, this is gonna be really tricky. Definitely doable, but I'm gonna need to have very precise timing. Actually, I think it theoretically is doable, but what's not the issue I described earlier. There is still a little bit of a pausing there that makes things difficult. Then again, maybe I just don't have enough time to do this. Damn it, maybe I just wasted my time. Ah, crap. Come on. Yes, I made it! Ah, thank God, complaining helped me. And, Hollowness Crown. Yeah, I've definitely made it somewhere important. Now, please let me unlock a stag station, or a bench, or something. Pale ore. that's what I needed to give to the blacksmith to upgrade my nail. And yeah, I seem to have made it to the top of Crystal Peak. Probably earlier than they intend. Because I'm sure there's some movement upgrade that will make that whole platforming bit way easier. And again, maybe not, because I'm trying to think of something that would make platforming in such a narrow confines easier, and I really can't think of an upgrade that would do that. Unless I had like a grappling hook or something. A hook shot. Well, at the tippy top of a mountain, there's no fall damage in this game. There's only one thing I can do. Geronimo!